Also, a special political action committee called Whack Pack held a game show that combines Wheel of Fortune with arms dealing. For a recap of today's laurels for Ollie, let's go to the Hill.
I do not recall.
Today, Ollie North became the newest character in that Capitol Hill soap opera that Ollie himself would probably call All My Contras. While Ollie was outside a group of Washington humorists called Whack Pack was staging a lunchtime game show called Wheel of Soldier of Fortune. There's Ollie North in the Pat Sajak role. Fawn Hall is Vanna White, and the contestants include George Bush and arms dealer I Need a Dollar. Just like TV's Wheel of Fortune, with Wheel of Soldier of Fortune, the point is to solve the puzzle. You do remember how to play, don't you, Ollie?
My memory has been shredded.
Oh, what a kidder. Listen, I've only got 2 minutes for the story, so let's go straight to the answer. It is Reagan knew. Ha ha! What a scream!
It's a cliffhanger of an ending.
Channel 5's John Henrahan reports crowds flocked to Capitol Hill to see the action live, and some put on their own show.
Outside the Russell Building, a group of liberal congressional staffers and public interest group workers staged a little guerrilla theater, a mock game show called Wheel of Soldier of Fortune, starring Ollie North as Pat Sajak.
And now it's time to spin the wheel.
A Fawn Hall look-alike played letter-turning Vanna White. Among the prizes, grocery bags and a snow tire. The message spelled out in the phony game show, Reagan knew. Curtain time tomorrow for Washington's most exciting show is 9 a.m. If today's audience was any indication, come early and bring something to read. John Henrahan, Channel 5 News.
We realize that some followers of the daytime soap operas were not happy to find Oliver North on their home screens today. We also suspect the sheer drama of these hearings and their historic content has kept a great many other people riveted to their television sets. ABC's Bill Blakemore has been talking to some of the people who've been watching their television.
The public was lining up at dawn on the Capitol steps to get into the hearing.
A seat inside the hearing room was the hottest ticket in town, but inside or out, North watching is becoming a new pastime. The Iran-Contra hearings and Oliver North's travels bring fiction-like images to mind. Some have painted North a soldier of fortune, glamorizing his activities that eventually brought him to these hearings. Hearings that were jam-packed, that attracted a crowd who thought the topic even hotter than the weather. Some waited for hours to catch a glimpse inside.
Certainly more of a sexy topic, as we say in the Hill, than most others.
I'm about to move to California, and I wanted to do something thoroughly Washington before I left.
Is it country, too? Oh, thanks, boy.
There was some added heat in satire across the street, performed by the Americans for Democratic Action.
I feel kind of extra special. I mean, I don't know if I have any new kernels of wisdom.
But it wasn't just Washington's political types keeping up. Folks all over the city were watching television, listening to the radio.
In the heat of this Washington summer, Oliver North has become the hottest ticket in town. There are Oliver North T-shirts, and there's talk of even an Oliver North doll. Our chief Washington correspondent, Bob Schieffer, reports how all that affects the look and feel of your nation's capital and beyond.
It's been a Washington summer special outside, 80 degrees by mid-morning with heavy humidity, but the lines start forming at dawn to get in the hearing. Many of them coming just for a glimpse of the Marine who arrives in a presidential-style motorcade. The cops already call it the Ollie cade. Let's face it, love him or hate him, the man's become an instant celebrity.
I'm pulling for Ollie. He's precious in that uniform.
I think it's a witch hunt. I think that Ollie North is a real hero.
It's not quite Ollie mania yet, but there's already street theater. The T-shirt business is thriving. Ronald Reagan says he's not watching, but everyone else in the Capitol seems to be.
If North finishes and the president says he's lying, then North could be in serious trouble. But if Bush says North is lying, North could get the Republican nomination.
The hearings have brought so many lawyers and hangers onto town that at the Palm Restaurant, a Washington power broker hangout, business is up 20%.
No matter what line you're in, banking, lawyers, private industry, real estate, everybody's talking about this Iran-Contra hearing.
It's got all the elements of it. It's a very dramatic story. It's complex, but it's a dramatic story.
No wonder Hollywood's already drawing up its wish list for a TV miniseries. Columnist Mitchell Fink sees Treat Williams as Ollie, with the Secretary Fawn Hall playing herself, and Jack Nicholson as the devil who made him do it. And that may not be so far-fetched, because are you ready for this? They're already playing Ollie's own song.
It's Ollie Be Good.
And that may explain another thing. The TV ratings people announced today that the questioning of Oliver North is drawing a larger TV audience than the soap operas usually do. Dan?
Bob, you know I'm not going to touch that line. That's the CBS Evening News.